Virginia. Unemployment rate 6.6%. Population 7,936,889. Poverty rate 11.8%. Median household income $61,782. Warren County. Unemployment rate 4.9%. Population 37,248. Poverty rate 11%. Median household income $58,632. Frederick County. Unemployment rate 4.2%. Population 79,196. Poverty rate 8.8%. Median household income $64,027.
Location equality is a growing issue. As more people leave smaller cities, the larger cities thrive.
We have our economy in Front Royal is very tourism based, which is something that I do have concern about because we have about 600,000 people that go through the Skyline Drive every year. So all of those folks are coming through, and we don't have a whole lot of opportunity for them to stop. And why I'm coming at it from the perspective of the consumer is obviously if they have a place to stop, then there's jobs being created through business, retail, leisure, restaurants, hotels, those kind of things. So we've got this huge influx of potential tourist dollars coming through here, and we don't have a way to capture those. So one of the things that certainly entrepreneurial opportunities are there, or investor opportunities there to put together some kind of retail, restaurant, hotel complexes that all capture those dollars. So we do have a tourist economy that is thriving. It's there, potential's there. We're just not capturing.
On one hand, there's going to be more opportunity for jobs in Front Royal because it is growing, with new businesses coming in. Probably though, there's the same amount of new jobs in Winchester. There's just more people. It's a bigger pool to take from.
I think that the increase in population has affected job opportunities in Winchester, but I feel that a lot of people don't just want to take any job, and I feel that people over the age 18 also struggle with that.
I think a lot of folks have moved to Winchester because it's cheaper to live in Frederick County and work elsewhere. So I think that we have people who are moving into the area for a job base, but then their spouses or children or other family members are filling the job pool here much more frequently.
A similarity between Winchester and Front Royal is that people are willing to commute for higher paying jobs. Quality jobs is something people want, but not necessarily something they can always find.
I feel that in Winchester we do provide a lot of minimum wage jobs, and I feel that a lot of people don't want to take those jobs, so they choose to live in Winchester but commute to closer, bigger cities that provide a lot more high-paying jobs and degree-required jobs in Washington, D.C. and Baltimore.
I think that to improve job opportunity here, again, I think we need to cater to a younger population because that's where the growth is going to come from.
I think you have to have better jobs. Probably better jobs is going to be your key. Minimum wage mall jobs are not going to raise the economy of an area. Jobs that are giving a good portion of your people making a lot more than minimum wage. Putting them in the middle class as opposed to two people working their butts off to barely make a living, which is fine. We're supposed to work our butts off, but there's no high-paying jobs, and I think we need to have some more of those out here that would make it better.
Well, I think for Front Royal specifically, and probably all small-town America, is this idea that we can't do it. We've been told, I think growing up, we had the highest dropout rate in Virginia when I was in high school in Warren County. And that mentality of being a loser has really kind of been emphasized, rightly or wrongly, maybe from our neighbors to the north here in Winchester, who in the city, but we always had to go someplace. We've always had to go to Winchester to shop. I remember having to go to Manassas to do the shopping. So this idea that it can't be successful in Front Royal because Front Royal can't do it, I think is a mental roadblock, but it's a real one. That's a real challenge that we have to overcome, because we've had several opportunities of new businesses to come into Front Royal, and the first reaction is that won't work here. And it's an unfortunate thing, because I think the reason why it won't work here is because we said it won't work here, and we're our own worst enemy when it comes to this, because we just don't think it fits, or sometimes we think we're a little smarter than others, or frankly we just don't think we're good enough. I mean,
In my view, it's a close enough commute. Obviously, I can do that 15 minutes without a problem. If I had to live in the same place that I worked for a higher job, I think it would have to move to Winchester right now. I don't see the quality of jobs in Front Royal at this time, unfortunately.